Modern movies are ruining the dating lives of millions of women. Or maybe I should rephrase that and say, modern movies are ruining the lives of millions of women. Yes, I said it and I won't take it back because I've seen so many of my coaching clients fall into this trap. And the trap goes like this. You meet a charming man, a handsome man, a very wealthy man, who manipulates you with love bombing, who makes you feel like the best invention since sliced bread, and who then abuses you, uses you, and then lets you fall to the ground like a hot potato. And I truly believe that if modern movies wouldn't condition women so much to fall for these narcissists, to fall in love with these psychopaths, and to actually believe that these men will change, a lot of women would be saved, a lot of women would have happier relationships, a lot of women would have a better life. And that's what I want to share with you in this episode. I want to give you a wake-up call because I truly believe that while men nowadays are destroyed by all these spicy, naughty movies that you can find on the internet, I mean, the pee addiction is now stronger than ever in young men, which is an epidemic. It's actually a catastrophe when you think about it. But for women, the conditioning happens with these movies. And I'm talking about the movies like 50 Shades of Grey, 365 or 365 Days, I don't know how it's called. That movie with this Italian mafia, psychopath, narcissist guy. And then, of course, there's another classic on the list, and that's After and After We Collide and all that kind of stuff. And one thing is for sure, and I know that from so many Skype coaching sessions and so many women who I've helped to get out of relationships with narcissists, to overcome relationships with narcissists or psychopaths, to heal after such a relationship, to start dating again after such a relationship. It never works out like in the movies. There's never a happy end. And if you watch these kind of movies and you then get conditioned by them, and we all do. I mean, there's a lot of scientific research about that when we watch movies, our brain waves are in a state of hypnosis. And I'm also a certified hypnotist. I offer hypnosis sessions. So when it comes to hypnosis and brainwave states, I know one or two things. And when we watch TV, when we watch a movie, we are in this hypnotic state, which means our subconscious mind internalizes the messages that we receive from the TV or from the laptop or whatever device you use to watch these kind of movies. So when you then watch a movie where the guy is really exciting and it's like this kind of adventure and you feel this adrenaline rush, and then in the movie there's this happy end. I mean, I just have to think about the last 50 Shades of Grey movie where they are then playing with the child in the grass and everything is so perfect. This is not reality. Believe me, it's not reality. If you're at the moment in a relationship with a narcissist, no, he won't change. If you're in a relationship with a sociopath or a psychopath, no, he won't suddenly turn his life around and become a loving husband, boyfriend, or a loving father. No, no, no. And I know that talking about this is quite controversial. And I also know that some of you who are listening to this episode might not stop watching these movies, but I know that if I can only motivate and inspire one woman who's listening to this to no longer get conditioned by these movies and to actually question why you are conditioned by these movies to think like that, what's the purpose of these movies, why they make you feel like that, and that the happy ending will never happen with these type of men in real life, then I've done my job really well. If I can only save one woman from making the experience of allowing a narcissist or a psychopath to ruin their life, then I can confidently say that this episode fulfilled its purpose. Because if I can help you with this episode to rethink this dating behavior, to not believe in this lie that narcissists and psychopaths and sociopaths will change, that you can rescue them, and this is the fantasy that all these movies play to. You can rescue this man. You are the one who's saving him. Believe me, a lot of my coaching clients who've been in these relationships, who I've helped to get out of them, who I've helped to heal afterwards, who I've helped to start trusting and loving men again and to then date again, a lot of them believed exactly that. I will be the one who saves him. I will save his troubled soul. No, you won't. I can honestly say, no, you won't. It doesn't work like in the movies. Real life is not like in the movies. And it really makes me sad and also a little bit angry to see how many women are influenced by these modern movies and how they believe, just like in 50 Shades of Grey or just like in any of these other movies where the main character is some really handsome, rich psychopath / sociopath / narcissist, that they can be the one who saves him, that they can be the one who turns everything around, and that they can be the one who magically activates his heart and turns him into the most loving and caring boyfriend or husband. No, 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 it won't work. It has never been once the case with all of my coaching clients. The only thing you will experience is a lot of heartbreak, it's a lot of mental health issues, it's emotional issues, it's trust issues, and in the worst case, it's also physical harm in an abusive relationship. So please don't fall for this trap. Please don't fall for these lies. Real life is not like in the movies. And if you then reach a point where you realize that, hey, real life is not like in the movies, and you no longer allow these movies to condition you, then you can choose the right guy. Then you can fall in love with a man who truly loves you, who's capable of loving you, who's ready to love you, who doesn't have this oh so troubled soul that you want to rescue, and who's actually willing and ready to give you exactly what you need and exactly what you want. And then you can establish a beautiful, loving, fulfilling relationship. And of course, you also want to have the power to make this man devoted to you. You want him to be so in love with you that other women don't even exist for him anymore. And if you want to have this power, then you have to find out more about the devotion sequence. And you can do that by watching a video that you can find by going to gethimkeephim.com/devoted or by clicking on the first link in the description. And alternatively, you can also click on the second link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/system. And this link will then lead you to a page where you can read more about the devotion sequence and where you can then decide for yourself if you're ready to invest in this program and to then use the devotion sequence on the man of your dreams, who's not like any of the guys that you see in the movies that I talked about in this episode. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.